Well, welcome to the wonderful world of hospitality. Where logic has permanently checked out, common sense never made a reservation, and the collective IQ has dropped below minibar temperature. Today, we'll explore hotel complaints so delusional they would make even an automatic door seem like a Mensa genius. 1. Riyadh, an experienced traveler, who called reception furiously because his room on the 23rd floor had too much gravity. He insisted that at other hotels he could jump higher and that this was ruining his morning yoga routine. The receptionist, fighting heroically not to explode in laughter, had to explain to him as if speaking to a 3-year-old that physics works the same on all floors. Imagine the level of delusion necessary to believe that gravity is a customizable hotel service. 2. A woman demanded a full refund because the sun rose from the wrong side of her window. Apparently, at her house it rose from the east, but at the hotel it also rose from the east, just from a different angle. The manager, visibly pale, had to hold back laughter while explaining basic concepts of planetary rotation to an adult with a credit card. 3. A guest filed a formal complaint because the white towels were racist and did you two offer towels in all the colors of the rainbow. I'm not making this up, I swear. 4. We received a genius who called maintenance at 3 a.m. because the ocean was too noisy. They had an oceanfront room, which he specifically requested on, now wanted the hotel to do something about the waves. The technician suggested earplugs. He demanded they move the ocean. 5. A couple demanded compensation because they saw too many strangers at the hotel. At a hotel with 300 rooms. During peak season, the masterclass of entitlement reached its peak when they asked if the hotel could limit reservations to only people they knew. 6. A corporate executive filed a 3-page complaint because the breakfast buffet did include artisanal bottled air from the Swiss Alps when offered imported mineral water. He was offended because water isn't air. Ladies and gentlemen, this man probably earns more than a surgeon. 7. We had an influencer who threatened a 1-star review because her reflection in the bathroom mirror was flattering enough. She demanded the hotel install mirrors with built-in Instagram filters. The housekeeper had to explain that mirrors reflect reality. Peak ignorance. 8. A guest called furious because there was too much oxygen in the room and he felt too awake. He asked them to adjust the atmospheric composition. The manager, breathing deeply ironically, using that excessive oxygen, suggested he might need a vacation from his vacation. 9. A family sued because the pool contained wet water that ruined their swimsuits. Read that again. Slowly. Would you call the police because water is wet? Let me know in the comments. Tenor business professional complained because the bed was horizontally biased and he preferred sleeping at a 47-degree angle. When offered extra pillows, he explained with absolute seriousness that he needed them to physically rotate the room. 11. We received a complaint because the Wi-Fi didn't work telepathically. The guest insisted he shouldn't need a password because modern technology should read my mind. The IT technician needed a moment of silence to process this vision of the future. 12. A woman demanded to speak with the manager because her room had 4 oppressive walls and she identified as an open space person. She suggested they remove 2 walls. The manager showed her the lobby. 13. A guy called hysterically because he saw employees cleaning rooms. He considered seeing people working ruined the illusion of luxury. Basically, he wanted magical elves to do everything invisibly. 14. We had a visionary who complained because the minibar did restock through positive thoughts like she practiced in her manifestation sessions. The attendant had to explain that chocolate doesn't materialize spiritually. 15. A guest filed a 2-page complaint about gravitational aggression because his suitcase was heavy when lifting it. he demanded the hotel install anti-gravity zones. Imagine the confidence required to say that out loud. 16. A couple was furious because other guests also used the elevator. They wanted private elevator service included in their $89 per night rate. When the concept of shared space was explained to them, they threatened TripAdvisor. 17. Finally, my favorite. A guest demanded a refund. Because time passed too quickly in his room and he felt he did U&D get his full 24 hours. He wanted the hotel to slow down time or give him extra hours. Einstein wept that day. And there you have it, friends. 17 living proofs that entitlement is a disease with no known cure. If you work in hospitality, you have my eternal respect. If you identified with any of these complainers, please seek professional help. Hit like if you've ever witnessed hotel absurdity. Subscribe for more reminders that humanity is in trouble. And leave me your worst experience in the comments. Final question to ponder. At what point did we collectively decide that the laws of physics are negotiable?